Okay, let me talk to y'all niggas about this game right quick. This is like if Devil May Cry had sex with Bayonetta and they also owned a dog type shit. Cause this is, to be put bluntly, furries may cry, bro, and it's tough. I'm not gonna lie, the game kinda cold. But if I'm being real with you, bro, you should definitely play this shit over DMC Peak of Combat. Nasty ass game, can't even mention it. But no, for real, like, the game is actually pretty fun. It's called Heartless and Dreadful Return by 72 Hours. And I'ma be real with y'all, I tell y'all the story, but I skipped all them fucking cutscenes. Like, bro, I love you. There's not even a lot of like things to read in this game. I just didn't want to fucking read. But from what I can tell you, from barely of what I skipped, you're in like this fucking place. You're this, I don't even know what fusion of what this is. Whatever this nigga is, you do the tutorial, you go into town, and fucking your homies is at the bar having a drink. This nigga on the left be having problems sleeping. This bitch on the right be having problems with fucking getting stalked. But anyways, besides her stalking problems, the mayor or whoever this nigga is, the leadership, is talking about some, yo, I'm sick of y'all niggas not working, y'all aren't doing good enough. In 3 days, you niggas die. After that, the protagonist just goes around killing shit, I guess. I don't know. I didn't read the story.
Baby sipping Hennessy and popping Zans. Yeah, you different, you from a different planet.
It's way floatier than Devil May Cry. It's way floatier than Bayonetta. It's really floaty. The game's customization is great though. You can turn the floatiness off and play on, the game says hardcore gravity mode, or you could play on turbo mode, which just generally makes the game like faster, makes combat faster. And the enemies, just the game is everything's floaty. The pistols will make enemies fly off the fucking floor. The sword will make enemies fly off the fucking floor. Enemies will be, you could hold a nigga till the end of time in this game, which if you're good enough in DMC you can do, but it's kind of easy in this game. Like with the sword is just, it's basically just Rebellion. Like, it's a pretty normal sword. It feels kind of like Rebellion mixed with Nero's sword, minus the charging shit. It's just that little air attack, that forward air attack. But anywhoozy, the funnest part, in my opinion, or one of the funnest parts in the game, are the fucking guns. The guns are so fun, like the actual revolver, pistol, whatever the fuck. You can uppercut a nigga. You could do strictly gun combos. It's so much fucking fun. Like, and the diving kind of shit they have going on, like this dodge while shooting shit, really adds a good fun layer to it, nigga. Like the movement with the guns is just lit. And they got that little twirly shit Dante be doing in the air, of course. I don't care if you know the real name, I'm calling that shit the twirly shit. By the way, if you do want to play the game, it has a demo. You can play that. If you fuck with it, you can buy the real game. Also, they got Virgil's blue projectile type shit. It's not blue though, it's red, but you know what it is. You can tell what it is. Like, just look at this shit. Be for real. Like, the main character has a mix of Dante and Virgil shit. But besides the projectiles, the actual weapons besides the sword, like the claws, oh my god, these bitches are fun. It's like a mix of Beowulf and like Bayonetta's witch kick. Cause I know Beowulf does have like the dive kick type thing, but it doesn't go upwards like it does in Bayonetta, and they kind of mix those hoes together, and I fuck with it. Only issue with the claws is they're kind of overpowered as shit because this weird poison effect thing they have. But besides them being absolutely fucking busted, the kicks, the cancels, the combos, the shit you can do with them, it's just so fire. There's also a shotgun you get later. Shit's mid. But yeah, like I said earlier, if you don't like how floaty the game is, turn it off. If you think the game is playing too slow, put it on turbo. Like, you can really customize this to be your experience of how you want to play the shit. On to the ops. The game can go from with the enemies easy as fuck to hard as shit. Cause if you start getting hit by these niggas, they really gonna fuck you up. But on the other end, you can really outrange these niggas so bad they'll never fucking touch you. Like, ever. But the bosses, they're fun, but they're hard as shit unless you get cheesy. Like, you could just, if you're fighting a boss, you can really just dive kick spam this nigga with the claws because the claws are fucking busted. They have that poison effect on them, which just makes shit so much fucking easier. I don't know why that poison effect is so good, but there are some very specific enemy types. Like, there's a sniper enemy you'll see later in the game. There's these gray niggas, they don't do anything. I haven't seen them do anything. I don't know what they do, but they're in the game. And there's also these flying demon niggas who shoot projectiles at you. They're pretty easy to deal with, but they do a lot of fucking damage. That being said though, the game does have a few downs.
bitch.
They're pretty minor considering what they are, but there are some times where you'll get stuck where you'll have to kind of finesse your way out of that spot. Or sometimes it'll take a long time to get a checkpoint from one area to another area. Like, I think it was on the 3rd or 4th level. I'll put a clip here. It'll take you a brick to get a checkpoint. If you die, you gotta go all the way back at the beginning. And there is also a lot of exploits that you can do. The dev knows this though. It's kind of funny the way he acknowledges it, because there's a glitch where you can just blatantly fly across the map. Like, you can just fly across the map. If you're like, fuck, I'm stuck, or fuck, I don't want to do this whole thing over again, you can fly across the map. And this scared the shit out of me. Not being able to glitch scared the shit out of me, but when you do this, if you do it too much blatantly, obviously, there will slowly be a picture of fucking cheese that appears on the screen and covers your entire game. I was scared to get the full, like, make the full picture come all the way through, because I thought a jump scare was gonna happen, I'm not gonna lie. But fucking the cheese just slowly grows on the screen, and it's fucking ginormous. It'll cover your screen until you die, but it's pretty funny. But given that, the exploits in the game kind of add to the game, and they're very optional to do. You could just not do this shit. The biggest problem I have with the game though is the blood. And it's not, oh, the game is like too gory or anything. I mean, it's very pixely, just look at it. It's the fact that, like, there's so much blood, it's hard to tell what the fuck is going on with the enemy. Like, I had plenty of times where I was doing a combo or something and there was just so much blood, like, I didn't know what the fuck was going on. And I don't think there's anything in the settings to fix this or get rid of this. When I played the demo, it didn't seem like blood was an issue, but yeah, the blood is it's a big thing. But overall, if I had to give my rating so far, the game is like 6.8 out of 10. Given though, this is a part 1. There will be a part 2. There will be a full review late game of the other character, the night character. There's gonna be more because there is more than one character you can play. Things I wish they would fix around are, I wish they added multiplayer. Well, that's not a fix, but it would just be cool to have. I wish they would patch up more of the, oh, I'm stuck areas. Because the dev does make a joke about it in a cave. It's literally like, y'all niggas expect me to fix all this I'm stuck shit. Bro, if you was stuck in a cave, God wouldn't help you. I think the roundabout move is hard to do. Like the sword, when you throw it and it rotates around enemies, I think it's a bit difficult to do. I've never had this problem in like Devil May Cry games, so I'm gonna assume that it's just odd to do in this game, and maybe I'm not doing it right, but I would assume I'm doing the shit right. Anywho, that's part 1. Like, sub, we're almost at 200. I love you, bye.
Oh yeah, I'm up in that G, and I'll tell you melatonin, girl. Without you, I can't sleep. Yeah, they hit on me, cause they